came to pick me up from my house to go on a date, and today is literally Valentine's Day. And I get in his car, there's no flowers, no gifts, no presents, no nothing. And I was going to be okay with it. I was going to let it go, but inner me, I was frustrated. I was pretty upset. And I told him to turn around the car. And now I'm going to the gym. Not exactly how I thought I was going to spend February 14th, but...
Yeah, you trash. Let's just put it like that. Trash, bum. Trash, bum. What kind of stuff, bro? Like, the man just... You know, sometimes people just don't want to spend Valentine's Day alone. I get it, but this is one of those bums that we talk about, bro. Like, you still wanted to go out. It was Valentine's Day. You didn't have one. It happens, all right? But you still wanted something in return. Stop.
Oh, my God. You ain't be some fucking Jet Team holiday. God damn.
Man, what? God damn. Dear Lord, make me a bird. God damn. She could snatch a salmon going upstream with those eagle's claws. God. Why is the middle toe so long? Why she got them painted? Come on, T. Come on, Auntie. What we got here? Only weak men ridicule strong women. Oh, yeah, I ain't messing with that. Yep.
Wow.
You know what you gotta do to get your traps that large? Bro, there's only like 2 go-to exercises, and that's shrugs, upright rows, bro. Like, that's really all you got to build your traps, man. And if you want your shirt to look good, guys, let me just tell you this. Work on your traps and work on your shoulders, bro. Like, I have decent traps. They're decent. They used to be bigger, like, they used to sit, but like, man, once you have traps, man, the shirt just sits right.
I settle for less when I can have exactly what the I want. Huh?
And you know why these teachers be mad at me?
Why?
Because my janitor be doing everything I tell them to do. Boop.
She ain't lying. She not lying, boy. The janitors out there doing everything, man. She getting all the assistants, man, to be honest, man. But teachers, this ain't no new thing, man. Teachers been out there promiscuous activities, not only with the staff. Not only with just the staff.
It declined? I got it. No. Wait, why my car keep declining though?
That's fire, man. That's fire. Why would people be mad at this girl coming to the rescue? If she's with him and his car didn't go through for whatever reason, she pulls out her car and pays for the meal. Good for him and good for her. Not even mad.
With your man for a couple days straight, he go back home and your ass gotta fuck around and learn how to sleep again. I don't even know what sleep is like without you, Dada.
I get it.
This guy was like, oh yeah, if you fucking her and she making cute faces, just go ahead and stop. And honestly, I couldn't agree more. Get the fuck off of me.
Men actually be saying the grocery store is the best place to meet someone. Girl, you ain't meeting nobody in them grocery stores right now. That shit empty as hell. About to say, ain't nobody in them grocery stores, bro. It's hard to meet people in the grocery store. Because then you're going to have dudes thinking that you're going to want them to buy you want them to buy their groceries. No. Look, bro, if you really want to meet someone, you got to network, bro. That's just it. You got to do what them young white people do. They don't date. They don't just go out and just holler at people in local spots. What they do is, oh, you're a friend of John? Yeah, I'm John and Paul's friend. We usually hang out, like you hang out. They go look at other Catholic schools. Stuff like that, bro. Like, you might have to go join the church home, lady. I'm just saying. That might be a good option for you.
How much?
How much you got?
Well, what can you do? I got enough.
Damn.
If you're not paying for a girl's nails, lashes, hair, good, because she needs her own job. I don't know why people have this misconception that you need to do that. You don't need to do that. Girls need to learn how to get it on their own. Now, if you're her man for real and y'all go together, that's a conversation to be had at another time. Some guys like to show out and actually pay for them things up front in hopes to get something back in return. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Annie. Girls just want to be added to the utility bill, bro. I would pay for my man's hair, retwist, whatever he needed haircut. He could pay for my nails. He could pay for my lashes once a month. Whatever it is that we like to do. But when you look at it in freaking hindsight, you're probably breaking shit down the middle anyways. Like, people just get so caught up in that shit. Who fucking cares? Like, real shit. Regular utility assholes want to move like millionaires, and they're not. And so they're mad because they can't move like that because they're not trophy wives at all. You're a utility wife.
Men and women.
I mean, she's absolutely right, man. She's absolutely right. And when you have to split those bills along the way, that's a conversation to have when y'all really rocking with each other, when y'all really go together, when y'all really in a relationship, bro. You can't expect those things. Now, ladies and men, if y'all are doing that for one another in the beginning, while y'all in the dating phase, that's good. You know, I'm not even going to knock you. I'm not even going to knock you. You made a grown man decision to say, hey, look, I'm going to send her a little something to make her day better. That's on you. Ladies, if you want to cook a fire meal for your man and y'all only went on 4 or 5 dates, good for you. But don't sit there and expect the man to be paying for every single maintenance call. Your man is not the maintenance man. Your man is not the supervisor at the apartment complex, bro. Your man doesn't do and need to pay for all this stuff. No. And meanwhile, what does he get in return? Nothing. Men
can both have sex, but what happens after? 2 completely different biological stories. Men are built for volume, simple biology, roughly 300 million new sperm a day. And evolution wired him to spread his seed and protect the species, right? Sex for a man is a dopamine flash and a testosterone spike, a quick hit with no emotional residue. That's why a guy can sleep with somebody and literally feel nothing after, because his brain resets almost instantly. He doesn't bond through sex. He bonds through loyalty, respect, mission, and peace. Women, on the other hand, are built for depth. She has 1 egg, 1 shot. When she has sex, her body floods with oxytocin, which is the same hormone that bonds her to her baby. Her body literally says, this man is safe. Attach. Every new partner is another bond formed, then broken. Do it enough times and those oxytocin receptors turn dull and they start to fade, and pair bonding gets harder. That's not judgment. That is just chemistry. Men thrive on variety. Women pay for it. Different wiring, different consequences. Women are the gatekeepers of sex. Men are the gatekeepers of commitment. Remember that. So men, you're wired to scatter, but kings don't waste their seed, right? Discipline beats dopamine every time. So pick a woman who brings you peace and multiplies your purpose. The rest is just noise. And women, your power isn't matching his body count. It's holding your standard until a man proves he's worthy of your depth. So select like your lineage depends on it, because it does.
And they don't. And they don't.
Play against biology and you will lose every time. Play with it and you will build a legacy. This is not anybody's opinion. It's biology, psychology, and the truth. And nature doesn't care about your feelings.
She gave us a little biology, little chat GPT lesson real quick on it. I know a bunch of you were like locked in on it. That was some good information. I'm not even gonna lie. It was good information. We reset almost every single time, every single day. Nothing new to it. That's how men are wired. We all know it.
All right, guys, keep sending this to my DM, so let's get into the story. I flew overseas for love and came back with a lesson. I met this woman from Colombia years ago. What started as late night FaceTimes turned into 3 whole years of talking every single day, promises, plans forever, conversations. I learned her language, her culture, her family. I really believe God sent her to me. I flew out there, we locked in, got married, did the paperwork, paid the lawyers, fought the system, got her visa approved. Brought her to the United States like a man who is proud of his wife. First few weeks, cool. First month, still cool. By month 3, red flags. Phone always face down. Password suddenly change. Overtime every other night. Energy completely different. The love felt expired. Whole time I'm thinking I'm tripping. Nah, turns out my intuition was screaming. Come to find out she was sleeping with her coworker. at the same job she got because she was married to me. In the same country I brought her to, under the same roof I was paying for. 3 years of loyalty thrown away for a few months of opportunity. She didn't want love, she wanted access. She didn't want love, she wanted access. She didn't want a husband, she wanted a ticket. Let this be a lesson. Everyone who cries with you ain't crying. All right, now he just whining. Let's get into the lesson of this. Red flag number 1, you talked to her on the phone for 3 years without seeing her in person, then married her on the first visit. No grown woman is holding a phone-only relationship that long.
That was a setup. It was an investment on your ass. How did you not know that? You was the lifeline. You was the plug to get the paperwork. Oh, what was that? Just a couple promises and some conversation? Maybe she likes you. Maybe she does. Maybe she does. But the whole secret motive behind everything else is that, man, if I love this man, if I make this man fall in love with me, he's gonna come and save me from Colombia. That's what her whole motive was.
Unless there's another incentive involved. That's not patience, that's leverage. Red flag number 2, you learned her language and her culture for her and not for yourself. When you build identity, effort, and sacrifice around one person, instead of your own growth, you hand over power. Culture should expand you, not bind you. Third red flag, you brought her to a country she's never lived in and expected instant adaptation, gratitude, and devotion. Insulation plus dependence plus pressure is not love. It's a setup for resentment. International dating isn't the problem. Lack of discernment is. If you're going to date abroad, learn the language for you, not for her. Choose women with stability and options. Spend real time together before commitment. Keep your standards consistent.
Man, at the end of the day, dude, look, bro, she played you like an old fun fiddle, bro. You probably wasn't her type after a while. Like I said, she probably liked you, and her game was she's gonna like you enough, show you that she likes you enough, long enough to string you along so she can get that paperwork. It is what it is, bro. I can't even tell you anything else.
So I just got home for a date, and I can't make this shit the up.
Come on,
I've been
man.
talking to this dude for a couple of months, maybe like a month or whatever. Never met him in person. Signed up on a Hinge account that I already deleted because hell to the fucking no. Why the fuck we hanging out? Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, cool. I need to like. He's talking about I'm hungry. First of all, this nigga popped up in my city on some random ass shit.
That's what they do. Dudes do, bro. Like, connect on a Tinder in the city that they're traveling to for 1 or 2 nights. They try to turn up.
Didn't invite this nigga. We actually haven't spoken for over a week, so wasn't expecting this nigga to be a part of my life at all. But now I know fucking why. This motherfucker drove me to my nail appointment, and nails is looking bomb. Mind you, nails is looking bomb. He proceeds to sit there the entire nail appointment. I got a pedicure and a fucking manicure. He didn't pay for it. No. And you would think that if somebody was really interested in you and really like trying to pursue you, they would put their best foot forward. And mind you, I put out.
What you mean you put out?
I put out.
What you mean you put out?
Whatever is given is definitely going to be returned. Okay, baby? I put out. So, this motherfucker didn't pay for the nail appointment. Nail tech is looking at me like I'm fucking crazy, bitch. Like,
oh, what? So you put out? Well, you gave him some? You gave him some. He didn't even have to pay for the nails. This boy's a beast. This boy's
paying for these nails. Like, it better be him. I said, no, baby. It is the day before Valentine's Day. This nigga is not paying for these nails. So I proceeded to pay, and she's side-eyeing him the whole fucking time. In fact, we even cracked a joke, like, before I paid. I said, oh, hey, babes. She asked where your card is, and he looked at me and said, it's in my pocket.
Bad.
Big bet. Big bet.
Hold it down, my guy. Keep it tucked at all times, huh?
So boom, nails are done. I paid for it because he wasn't gonna pay for it, which is fine. And I told myself, I was like, you gotta be mindful. Like, you just met this man. He does not owe you any type of like loyalty to paying for your nails, whatever. But I'm like, I'm gonna entertain this shit because for the plot, I need him to at least pay for something.
Oh, stop right there. Flag on the play. You just met this man. You literally just said this man doesn't owe you anything. So now You have confessed your true intentions. Your true intentions is to make this man pay for something. It's Valentine's Day. Either the nails, the lashes, the hair, the food, whatever it is, gas money at this point. You are invested. You have nobody else to invest in. I feel bad, but this man, I hope he stays strong.
Because I bought this nigga lunch. Bitch, I don't even have a fucking job. And you know this. Bitch. Mind you, before y'all come for me and be like, oh, you ain't got no job, you ain't got no business dating. First of all, I just lost my job last week.
You ain't got no job, bro. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so guys. But let me just move on because we already know what this story is. She curses out there too much. It's going to be way too much for YouTube, man.
Boy, I started smiling so big when I saw this woke Asian female spit nothing but heat. I just want to say thank you. She hit the nail right on the head.
For all the racist that keep saying they have black fatigue, I think it's time we set the record straight. You don't have black fatigue, you have history fatigue. You're tired of being reminded that black people didn't just participate in the world, they were a huge part in shaping it. Every race and every culture has benefited from the sacrifices that black people have made. The civil rights movement didn't just open doors for black Americans, it expanded freedoms for everyone. And the shameful part is black people hardly, if ever, get the credit for it. Black people aren't just in music and sports. You guys need to get out more, okay? Black people are doctors, lawyers, pilots, judges, engineers, educators, innovators, and the list goes on. They hold up systems that people rely on daily while pretending that contribution doesn't exist. And no, this isn't pandering. This is lived experience. I grew up in an all-white neighborhood with very few black people and no other Asians. And at that time, the only culture that accepted me without question was the black culture. So when people talk about a world without black people, they expose how very little they understand about the world they already live in. Without black people, you don't get a world with less noise. You get a world with less creativity, less freedom, less culture, and less progress.
She has been some heat, guys, man. You know, Ling Ling is on to something. She already knows what's up. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. That girl still ain't got no job. I'm just gonna go ahead and make funny. Make sure y'all like the video because she ain't got no job. I'm just joking, bro. I'm just joking. I'll see y'all in the next video.